Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at Insane 2. Now, following on with my continuation of playing from my back catalogue, here's a random game that probably no one gives a shit about, but I kind of like. So, Insane 2, what is it? It's a racing game. The original Insane, spelled with a 1, was a game that I absolutely loved. And I played a little bit of this originally, but I've been playing more of it more recently. And what is this game? It's a very basic in what it is. It's a game that has a career mode where you go through, you race different cups, you race, you do capture the flag, you do all this sort of stuff. It's very arcadey. In fact, let's just find a world tour that we can do. Ooh, I haven't finished this one yet. What have we got going on here? These all jamborees? Pursuit, Greed, we'll do a jamboree. So, very simple. You find a car that's for this particular league. You pick said car. You do what it says on the screen. And that's it. There are no bells and whistles to this game. It's very much its own thing. Oh, wow, that is a big truck. But I love it. If you didn't know, I do enjoy racing games. Very much so. And the reason why I like this game is it's off-road. It's arcadey. Where are we going? That way. I'm not going to get to that one in time. It's off-road, it's arcadey, it's fun. Whee! But the reason I'm doing a video on it is because, you know, somebody out there might actually kind of enjoy this sort of game. I certainly do. I like the fact that the music is perfectly suitable. A lot of, like, rock and stuff. A lot of punky sort of things as well. But the game is essentially this. You have different environments, you drive various different vehicles. This particular one is this little buggy that I've got. Just probably boost through that. Ooh. And you may primarily play... Oh, that's the wrong gate. You primarily play against the AI. Where are we going? That way. But there are various... I am definitely stuck down here, aren't I? Messing this up. Live commentary, folks. But basically, the game is a case of you have off-road racing, you have what I'm doing now, which is Jamboree, you have Gate Hunt, you have Greed, which is collecting points, you have various different... Oof. That way? That way, maybe back the way I came. You have various different modes, essentially. And... that one. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm going to get to that in time. And yeah, it's one of these games that doesn't need to be more than what it is. And that's what I kind of appreciate about it. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. 100% not. But I enjoy it for what it is. Which is essentially just, you know, me crashing. That's what it is. Cool. Yeah, essentially it's an arcade racer. And this game is fairly old at this point. So, you know, don't expect it to have all the bells and whistles. And some people might think it's a little basic. I, on the other hand, just kind of enjoy the fact that it's, you know, does exactly what it says on the tin. How many more gates do I need to get? 1, maybe? 2? I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That went about as well as it could have. And the cool thing is you can tune the cars up. There is a little bit of customization and things. Oh, it's over there. But I really like it. I really like this game. I really like the oh, you bastard. I really like it as a series. I think that the original is awesome. I think this game is awesome. I think I'm probably going to not get to that gate on time either. I need to do better. What is this? Admittedly, I am winning, but still. And this is just like, this is the cool thing about it. You can go into, and I will show in a sec, you can have different modes. You've got the single player part of it, but there we go, perfect. We crashed to win. That sort of sums that up. And so all your events are essentially like this. You get upgrade points, and and you unlock this particular cup is all about oh no, it's not, it's a mixture of stuff. There's Pursuit, which is probably the worst one of the game, but rather than go through that, if we go back to the main menu and go to quick game, quick race, I can show you this. So you have Eurasia, which is basically Europe, North America, Africa, and Antarctica, and you have a few different levels, 5 there. Yeah, you've got quite a few different ones that you could have, which is nice. Now you have, these are your different modes. You have Off-Road Race, Pursuit, Knockout, Gate Hunt, Pathfinder, Jamboree, Capture the Flag, Return the Flag, Zone Patrol, Greed. Now some of these are very similar. Off-Road Race is exactly what it sounds like. It's a race, probably one of my favourites. Pursuit is probably the worst one. You have to follow a helicopter and there's a light. Just a bit fiddly. Knockout, essentially you keep racing and whoever's behind you gets knocked out until you're the last person standing. Gate Hunt is like Jamboree, just what you saw. It's a case of you go around, you go through gates, except this time it's who can go through the most gates quickest. Pathfinder is also gates. I don't think I've done, I can't remember what Pathfinder is, but it's definitely gates related because it says there. I think you have to go through the gates in a certain order. Jamboree is what you just saw, is where it's just a different gate spawns, you'll have to drive for it. Capture the Flag is exactly what it is. Capture the Flag in this is you grab the flag and you go through gates to gain extra points, or you just keep the flag, but it does cause the car to flip over. Return the Flag is very similar in the fact that you have an area where you all start, and when you get the flag, you've got to take the flag back to that area. Zone Patrol I haven't done, but I think this is basically like King of the Hill. And then Greed is where lots of crates fall out of the sky and you have to gain points like that. I'll just show off a race. What sounds fun? Let's go to Africa. Beach? Beach sounds good. And here's a bunch of other vehicles. Like, there's quite a few different ones in the game. You have to unlock some of these, but you can upgrade each and every one of them if you want. Some of these are going to be more upgraded than others because that's what I've done. You see these big boys I haven't unlocked. There's a monster truck in this. There's multiple monster trucks. There's not a huge amount of vehicles, but we're going to use the this little fella just to give you guys some kind of idea of what it's like, really. Now, I know, like I said, a lot of people probably be like, what is this? You know, like, this seems really random. But as I've been going through my back catalogue, like, you know, I'm trying to finish up a lot of games. You've already seen me play Mass Effect. You've already seen me play, or do videos on that, I should say. You know, other older games like Tomb Raider, stuff like that. And sometimes you gotta mix it up. You gotta play something a bit different. And this was just appealing at the time of just a very fast-paced game where I could just pick it up, put it down, play it in my own time. And I'm not expecting many people are going to be that interested in like a old racing game that no one's really ever heard of. It is kind of bare bones in a lot of ways, but it's not an expensive game. It wasn't expensive when I got it. I probably got it when it was on sale. And the reason I bought it is because I have the original Insane, and the original Insane was a game that I picked up just off the shelf back when I was younger, out of the blue, and I absolutely loved it. And so the fact that there is even a sequel is kind of baffling. The original was published by Codemasters. This one isn't, but they got the license, I think. I believe the original was by Codemasters anyway, but different studio. To be honest, the game is pretty much the same as the first one. There are obviously a few different things. The game looks better. You know, there's still a destructible engine in it. It doesn't do crazy amounts. There is a multiplayer mode. Assuming you can get that working, that would probably be quite fun for a lot of people. I've never tried it because I just kind of enjoy playing the single player part of this. I'm going to crash if I'm not careful. I don't think my car is as fast as theirs. One unique thing about these games is the fact that the maps wrap round. So if you keep driving in a straight line, you will eventually end up back at the start, which is what's happened here. You can see I've not gone like around the track. I've just gone in a straight line. So the maps are essentially square, I think, or circular, and they just wrap round. Which is a unique take on a genre like this, which kind of makes it fun. Oh boy, that's not good. Whoa. But yeah, as you can see, honestly, it's a very... the game knows what it wants to be. There's no bells and whistles. Thank you for that. No bells and whistles kind of game. But, you know, as a kid, playing something like this, it was just fairly easy to get into. And off-road racing, arcade racing games, I really like. I love Mario Kart, very arcadey. I do like realistic racing games, but they're not really for me. But ultimately, you know, how many laps have we got? We're on lap 2 of 3. Let's see, do I finish the race? That's the question, or do I just end it now? Like, ultimately, I'm just doing this video for anybody that wants to play something that's just fun. Fun is a great way to describe this game. I find this game incredibly fun. Very repetitive, if I'm honest, but if you like this kind of thing, you're going to know if you're going to like this kind of thing, right? And that's what's cool about it. Let's just end that there. But yeah, you know, it's if you know this is the sort of thing you're going to like it. If not, you're not going to have any interest in it. But I just kind of wanted to be like, hey, this is a game that I've been playing. There you go, it's the multiplayer thing. You can create servers. Start a net game. Let's see if it still works. As it's on Steam, it probably will do. Don't know if you can set it to bots on free slots. Forbidden. I don't know if you can even set up a game. Don't know if it still works. The game's got a few options and stuff. There's nothing crazy in this though. You've got audio controls. And your player room. Achievement. I do have some achievements. So there is stuff to do here. We've got some championship stuff. It's a basic fun arcade racing game. Off-road arcade racing game. I really like it. Yeah, it's not going to blow anyone's socks off. Doesn't do anything new. But if you're into that kind of thing, you're into it. And like I said, I just want to shine a light on it because I really, really enjoy playing this game. So that's about it. I have nothing more to say on it. It's what you see is what you get with this game. So that's going to do it for me today then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like the video, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, and hit subscribe. Links for Facebook and Twitter will be down below in the description. And until next video, I will see you then.